People have the tendency to control their whole life. But आपको पता है कि even though we feel that वो perfection के लिए we try to control each and everything in our life, be it small or big. But what it cost? It cost us the peace that we might have got if we let go of the control. I mean, अगर पूछा जाए कि which one is better, that having the control of your life or basically letting go of the control, most of the people would choose कि ठीक है, I would love to control things in my environment, in my life or so and so. क्योंकि that control gives them the feeling that they have the power. But in reality they are just stressing it out. क्योंकि उन्हें लगता है कि जितना वो control करेंगे ना उतना वो they will not have to face the uncertainty. But it's not true. Uncertainty of life will still be there. It's just you are now stressing it out, stressing over the topic, over the life and everything that is happening. क्योंकि होना तो वही है जो कि होना है, isn't it? So while letting go of control sometimes feel hard, I want to talk about that first and then why it is the most beautiful thing that you can do in your life, and the more you will let go of control in your life, the more peace you are going to achieve. We try to control the life because uncertainty scares us, and this is the truth. Somewhere in our lives we feel like यार क्या होगा नहीं होगा, and that is the reason ये जो control वाला mentality है ना first jumps in. In that control it feels safer than not knowing what's next, and even when it slowly drains you. I mean, just imagine a scenario जहाँ पे suppose you have planned an event and you are like ये ऐसे होगा वैसे, and every small details you are thinking about, bothering and stressing it over and trying to make it perfect, trying to have the control and the power over everything, and you are seeking for perfection. It is also about perfection. When we take off when we have a lot of control, we might feel that nee, we need the perfection, but it is not how it sounds. It is way more heavier than just having control or the power or the perfection. It is about the human mind that is constantly stressing it over and damaging itself. क्योंकि स्ट्रेस इज़ नोवेयर हेल्दी, चाहे वो कंट्रोल से आता हो, चाहे वो परफेक्शन सीकिंग मेंटालिटी से आता हो, बीट एनीथिंग, इट इज़ नोवेयर हेल्दी. एंड वी ऑल्सो माइट फील सेफर कि ठीक है वी हैव कंट्रोल, मतलब हमें हमारा आउटकम, वी आर रिस्पॉन्सिबल फॉर आवर आउटकम, एंड दिस गिव्स द फीलिंग ऑफ बीइंग सेफ. क्योंकि अनसर्टेनिटी इज समवेयर वी डोंट नो व्हाट इज अबाउट टू हैपन, येट we are stressing over it. I mean, it is uncertain. In the word itself, it says that it is uncertain. Even after whatever the further steps that you're going to take, it is still uncertain. Be it you're controlling it or not, be it you are seeking for perfection or not, it is still uncertain. So is life. I mean, in that event, you don't know what's going to happen. Something might come up without giving notice, So it's same with life. There will be constant uncertainty, but the point is how you are going to manage it. And letting go of control, how it will help you, जो होना है वो तो हो गई. That's the point. No, that's the whole point of uncertainty in life. But the thing is, you are not now stressing it over. Yes, but you'll be there to manage. If something goes offhand or something, you are there to manage by taking right action with the right mindset, without stressing it over, without seeking for perfection, isn't it? Most control comes from past pain, not present danger. क्या होता है ना, most of the time in our past कुछ ऐसा हुआ होता, at that point of time we let go of control for छोटे से टाइम पीरियड के लिए, and something happened and that literally hurt us. Now because of this feeling of heaviness, it might hurt us again, we tend to do what? We tend to control every outcome around us, and when life once hurts us, we start gripping everything tighter to avoid that feeling of pain again, which is justifiable at some point of time. But you are doing what? You are still restricting yourself to getting that new experiences, new perspectives, meeting new souls around you. What we are doing, we are restricting ourselves because of that control, which is not at all healthy. Then comes, what if, the question arises, what if it goes wrong? Becomes louder than what if it works. क्योंकि जो constant mind है, it is stressing over, and stress is a literally core negative emotion, and it is also the root of many further diseases. But the point is that because of what might go wrong, we also forget that what if it works. ये जो if but का game है ना, it continues. We start doubting every outcome, but we don't have the tendency to think in a manner कि ठीक है, it can work as well, right? But because of the fear, because of the control mindset, what we do, we even restrict there as well. Because fear convinces us that controls equal protection, which is not. Then comes, being out of control feels scarier than being unhappy. Yes. So what we do is we stay in familiar stress instead of stepping into unknown freedom. As a human, we have this tendency to get comfortable in the familiar pain than unfamiliar event. But the point is कि ये जो familiar stress है, हमें लगता है somewhere we are comfort. But is it healthy? No, it is not at all healthy at any given point. But the thing is that it is so familiar to us that we feel comfortable. This is the core reason that we stay in an environment which is not at all good for us. We stay with the people who are toxic for us. We stay in a social settings जो fruitful ही नहीं है हमारे लिए. But why we are staying there? I mean, most of the time we have seen that people are staying with toxic person, the people, or even friendship, maybe the people who are not getting the right attention, right validation, right care. But why they stays? Because of this familiar pain, familiar stress. क्योंकि they have somewhere found themselves comfortable instead of unfamiliar or वो कहते हैं अनजान feeling, what if they go out and might find something uncertain. Certainty में even they are into pain, they have found their comfort. And there are some people who glamorize this. I mean, they glamorize their stress, their diseases, their bad partnership or relationship or family dynamics because they are comfortable in that setting. Then comes control gives the illusion of power, not real peace. We might think that if we have control over this certain scenario, we are holding that power, कि we can tweak something, we can do the changes. But are you the one who is doing the changes? Because it will happen what is bound to happen. You don't have any power over this. But the point is, here you are seeking what? The power or the egoistic mind feels that, okay, we have the power. And you are lingering on the power instead of finding peace. And you can might manage the situation, but outcome were never fully in your hands because it is uncertain. Life is uncertain, right? And you can't at all try to make it certain because you don't even have the idea. Even if you are in the highest position, power, fame and everything, you don't know what is going to happen next in your life, in your surrounding, in your relationship, anything. And letting go doesn't mean that giving up or doing nothing. Okay, it means that acting without suffocating the result with anxiety. Look, in my last video as well, I talked about that most of the time what we do is because of the stress of what will the outcome be, we overburden ourselves this much that we even forget that things are not in our control. But because of getting that hold over certain things, over results and everything, we might feel कि somewhere the analysis, the overthinking, every part jumps in, and we feel that it might turn into our favor. But no, even if it is about to turn it in your favor, what it will cost? It will cost your peace. And we might think that letting off control is basically that we aren't even taking any action further. No, you are taking action, right? If you want to achieve certain thing, you are working for it, you are showing up, you are making changes in your skill set, you are improving your personality, you are showing up for the people if you really care for them, you are taking action, right? So here the part has been done from your side. What else? If you are doing what you are meant to do, then that's it. Now you need not to worry about anything or stress about anything, because that anxiety, even if the result will be in your favor, that anxiety will take a toll on your body, which is not at all favorable. Action with stress exhausts you, and action with trust frees you. Just imagine a situation where you are doing something and you are in constant pressure or stress that I need to be perfect in it, I want to have all the control, but in reality you don't have any power over the result and everything. But imagine in contrast, if you are working for something and you have that faith and trust in yourself that you are going to do your best and you are going to show up prepared. As you're working on yourself constantly, obviously the version will be different from the version who is quite working as well as stressing. I mean, you might have or you might have had experienced some interviews where you have been in constant stress. How it turned out? Tell me the experience. And in contrast, if you have been to an interview or to even gathering, how it felt. It literally feels free. As you're not burdening yourself, you're not stressing out, you're not the anxiety is not over your head and it's not consuming you. So the lighter you feel, the more better you perform. Because when you are fully prepared, you have learned everything, you are fully skilled and you have that great personality. Yet if the stress is there, it takes over everything. The confidence goes down, you can't even able to utter a simple word or simple formula or simple, you aren't even introduce yourself fully. So what this is that, that stress is heavier, but trust is lighter. So trust yourself and move with faith. Control keeps you stuck in survival mode. Basically, जब हम survival mode में रहते हैं ना, we are in constant fight or flight mode. It is a state where our nervous system believes that you are under constant threat. And even if there is no immediate danger, your mind and body act as if they just get through the day. कि बस we need to get out of here. As I'm saying that in survival mode, your brain is constantly in fight and flight mode. You are just there to, I just want to survive this. You start running away. You're like, if you're not feeling away, you don't want to take any action. You don't want to deal with it. You just get into the escape mentality. But why it happens, क्योंकि हम जब हर चीज़ कंट्रोल करना चाहते हैं, हर आउटकम कंट्रोल करना चाहते हैं, basically we want it to turn it into our favor. But it is not possible all the time. But how our brain thinks, कि if it is not in our favor, this is somewhere a threat. This is not good for me. And letting go moves you into alignment, flow and intuition. The more you will let go of control, the more you will feel safer. कि ठीक है, nothing is in my hand, जो होना है ठीक है, होने दो. If it will be in my favor, I'll accept it. If not, I'll let it go. होने दो. Then comes trusting a higher power doesn't make you weak. It makes you stronger than ever. Because you are not just trusting in higher power or having the faith, you are also trusting yourself कि ठीक है, whatever things will be there, I know how to deal it, I will deal with it, I will turn it into my favor and I will take right action at the right point of time. And I will work for my betterment, for my peace. It reminds you that you don't have to carry everything alone. And you are not here alone. जब हम survival mode में भी होते हैं, most of the time what we think is everything is threat to ourselves. In reality, there is no danger around you, there is no threat around you, but you are constantly in stress, and this turned out to be something which doesn't seem like favorable for us. But if you need help, ask for it. And we might feel, कि हम control, when we try to control our life, we also might feel that the more we will share, the more we will let go of control. No, it's not. The more you will share, the more you will have the ability to speak your truth, the more free you will feel in your life. When you loosen your grip, life starts meeting you halfway. Peace, clarity, and unexpected support begins when you start showing up for yourself, showing up for the people who might need it, showing up for the faith that you have for yourself, that okay, whatever is going to happen, it will be in my favor, and even if it's not, we'll deal with it. Life doesn't ask you to control it, it asks you to show up, trust yourself, and choose peace over constant pressure. Thank you, everyone.